everybody, welcome back to my anime channel, GizAnime. Today we're going to be watching Tsukimichi Moonlit Fantasy Episode 9. Last episode we left off with Makoto going to Rembrandt and asking him to help him to be able to obtain like a stall or a shop, somewhere he could set up so that he can sell these flowers that he's going to try to go and procure in this forest that is rare because the monsters that he's been fighting to get the eyes feed off of these things. So in a sense, they have like a part of the properties of the flower within them. But if he was able to get the flower, he could sell them for an extreme profit because they're so rare. Due to the fact, I'm pretty sure that they're surrounded by all kinds of high-level monsters that nobody's able to really defeat. So, he's going to go try to get those. Meanwhile, we have Toma training the denizens of the demiplane, helping them to become stronger. Well, no. Meanwhile, we have Toma training Toa, the girl that looks like Makoto's friend from Earth, and her party so that they can take over as the lead guild in this city. And then we also have the denizens of the demiplane kind of competing against each other for rank and stature now, so that they don't feel like they're being left behind when it comes to training with Makoto and the other high-ends like Toma and Mio, because they're just so strong that they don't feel like they'll ever be able to stack up, so they feel pretty much demoralized. And at the end of the episode, when we go into the forest with the flower, but I don't think that's our party at the end. After looking at them again, there's just some offshoot party that's venturing off in there, and we see some elves and some trees that pretty much say, you know, we're going to take care of these humans because they just keep coming in here and acting like they run the place. With that said, let's get on to this episode, though, and see how our party procures these flowers, see if we're able to befriend these elves, and I'll see you there. Alright, everybody, here we go. Pip thief. Okay. Oh, wow, they already took him out.
That was fast.
2 arrows in the back. And they're not dead. Like, that's gotta be painful. What are they talking about? That flew right over my head because I have no idea what they were talking about. Like, they just said nothing's wrong with me. And they talked about his mana being tremendous. Like, we didn't know that already. Oh, she felt the head pat too. That's kind of cool. She wants a head pat now. He's eating it with his hand. Oh, she didn't get a feed on. That's so sad. Okay, so they were in the woods yesterday too, or the other day. So I'm assuming they were in the woods at the same time that party went?
Maybe.
Okay, so they're incorporating well with all the other races. But as far as like the other races with the others, they're not. Like, the Alk are doing great, but the others are not so great. Oh, he beat the guy that beat him.
Hey, that's pretty good.
You know, I'm actually kind of stoked to see that. I hope we get to see it because it seems like it would be kind of cool to watch. stand out because of their strength. How is Tomo able to produce this demiplane?
That is an excellent question.
That's actually an incredible mystery. They should probably look a little more into. Does she create this? Or is she able to transport everyone here? Everybody wants to talk to Makoto. I get him confused with the guy in Peach Boy Riverside because it's Makoto with an I, and then we've got this one with an A.
I felt a great disturbance.
Something's going on?
No shit.
Something happened. What's going on?
Oh my god, the suspense is killing me.
Say what?
Is he making himself vanish?
Brutal.
Oh, wow. But might he actually die? He's gathering mana every time he reconstitutes himself.
Well, duh.
Way bigger than that.
What did you say?
Wow. That's why it keeps growing. She made it somehow, or is able to at least come here, and he's expanding it.
That's what she said.
But if he's as strong as her, that's going to be kind of hard for her. She is so distraught. Oh, so is Tomo. So he could probably beat Mio now because he's just constantly getting stronger. Like, this is another reason why he doesn't probably level. There's no way for him to level. I'm pretty sure he's already at the max. I say you could focus, but you can't, like, over-focus like he did. Like, the way he did it. I wonder if people would really act like this, though. I'm hallucinating a bag flying at me. No, that wasn't hallucination. I think I'll pass, thank you. This seems like a setup. I'm out of here. Nah! He didn't even have to leave. He was escorted. They've been stalking him this whole time. That's kind of creepy. They really wanted to deflower him, though.
Giggity, 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 goo.
It's kind of what I was getting at earlier, though. It's kind of like if someone was really transported into these kind of worlds, would they really act like this? Like, this is such a common trope in the isekais or in anime altogether. The guy always acting like he's not interested in the girl at all. Then why are you covering yourself? This seems wrong. No means no. I don't think that was it. Yeah, wouldn't it be funny if he got with Emma? He keeps having to upgrade these things. Like, at some point, is Makoto going to end up looking like a mech warrior or something? Just had to wear, like, this huge suit just to contain his power. She's so infatuated with him. And he's just either oblivious or just doesn't care, which is weird to me. Wow, there's a lot of them. That's old handsies. What the world? They're about to get attacked by the elves. She's probably mad because they call them humans when they're far from that. Even Makoto isn't human. Wow, she's an idiot.
This isn't right!
She's mad because she only got a few seconds with him. I get a divine revelation for myself. Death or die. Isn't he strong enough to probably just stand there and take that? Yeah, they're definitely small fry. Now that they're out the way. Did Mio pass out? Okay, no.
What the hell was that?
No, what in the world? Alright, everybody, so a bit of a recap on the episode. We had a couple major things happen and a few other smaller things happen. The two major things that happen is, one, we find out that Makoto is basically committing some kind of suicide by disintegrating his body, in essence, and then reconstituting it back together to focus on a target when he uses the bow. And doing so, every time he's essentially reborn, increases his mana. And it's increased to such an absurd degree that he's as strong as the goddess of the world at the moment. So, if he continued this process, I'm guessing he would be even stronger than her. Or at least have more mana than her. I don't know if he's essentially stronger because he's still only able to cast the same spells he can cast now. He just can cast them a lot longer. So, and this is also the reason why I'm gathering from what I read and saw that the demiplane is expanding. He's the reason why there's like this endless mass of land, as the dwarf said. You know, it's not just suffocating small area of land that we're on. We're on essentially a whole nother world. So there's probably other things out there to explore. There might even be other creatures out there for all they know. The second big thing that happened in the episode is we went to the forest to get the ambrosia flowers. We were met with the elves that are protecting them. We have a small band of guild members, or as the elf said, thieves. I'm not really sure which. That followed after Makoto and Mio, and when they saw the flowers, basically said, hey, you know, those are ours now. Which is kind of absurd because they didn't find them first, so I'm going to go ahead and lean on thieves more because they seem like they're just money hungry, really grubby. So the elves start throwing spells at them. Now, prior to this, but as it happened, Mio was holding hands with Makoto. She was having the time of her life. And then, you know, this happens. They get interrupted. And Mio is having a conniption fit. And just wants to kill everybody. She wants to kill the elves, the humans, wipe them all out. And we see like this skeleton kind of visage appear at the end. So I don't know if this is something else that's there that senses the magic that's flowing from her, or if this is kind of a vision of her intentions, that, you know, kind of death type thing, that she's ready to kill it all. So, and then a couple of the other smaller things we had at the beginning of the episode, all the denizens of the demiplane kind of talking to Makoto about the things that they've been through, or their training, the Ulk, how they're able to maintain their human forms more. The one guy, the lizard guy, talking about how he was able to beat the dude that beat him. So we had that. We had the little encounter with Mio and Toma trying to essentially force themselves onto Makoto. That's really what that was. They were assuming he was trying to get with a prostitute, and he wasn't, and then decided to take matters into their own hands. But that's pretty much the episode. Let me know what you all thought of all the little things that happened, and I will see you all next time.